Ali, Cuppy. You want to come up? Well, that was a pretty good intro. Thank you, everybody. I want to thank in particular all the parents. We needed a lot of people to be able to help us today. In addition to all of our amazing teachers and staff who have helped make this day possible, I want to thank Elizabeth Christensen for helping us organize over 100 parents so they can be an active part, which they always are, of our Barton community. Thank you so much, parents. Thank you so much, students. We've got an incredible day for you today, an incredible week to wrap up an amazing year this year. I would like to introduce, if I could please, Allison, and I believe Amber is going to speak as well to introduce the Uppers Awards. If I could have Allison and Amber come up, please.
Podium. Okay, everybody, how many people here have seen the Uppers Awards here before? Raise your hand. Okay, so the way this is going to go this year, I'm going to read out what a leadership award is, and I'm going to describe what we all consider to be a Barton Leadership Award winner. And I want you to listen to each thing I read and see if it applies to you. Okay? So be thinking each thing I read. See if it applies to you. Okay. The Leadership Award is given each year to students from each grade level team who exemplify the following. Behave according to their own values rather than peer pressure. Is that me? Are leaders in the classroom. Follow Barton expectations and help others follow them. Are responsible for themselves in their learning, and are role models for others. Now think about those things. If that applies to you, whether you are in first grade, whether you are in fifth grade, no matter what grade you are, will you stand up? If those apply to you, stand up. Come on. I want to see some people, some leaders standing up. Okay. We have a lot of leaders in this school, don't we? We do. We have a lot of leaders. So what we did in Uppers, we had all of our 7th and 8th graders nominate from the list of their 8th grade peers who they believe to be some of our strongest leaders. And then the teachers weighed in, and what we have is we have a list of nominees here. What I would like to read first is our really strongly nominated 8th grade leaders right now. And as I call your name, I'd like you to come on up to the front and stand up front, okay? So would you come up right here now, please? Aisha Ali and Aisha A. Ali. Sajida Ahmed. Simone Blanchette. Rudy Donish. Sam Frisch. Vivian Hagedorn. Henry Holcomb. Owen Hollister. Callie Jubarian McGuire. Dylan Knievi. Hannah Kolsinski-Martin and Maggie Kolsinski-Martin. Jacob Kuneski. Albert Malloy. Ben Ruiz. Fiona Schultz. And Sophia Zuck-Stanley. Can we have a loud round of applause for these people up here while we introduce our Leadership Award winners for the year, who I would like to come join me up on stage. Evelyn Bear, and Gabriel Ferguson. So uppers teachers have gotten together. We've written some really short this year, shorter than in the past. Just reasons why we believe these students who have earned these awards have earned them. So I'm going to kind of hand these out to the teachers, and we're going to share with you just a few short thoughts on why, what makes the leader here at Barton. It's windy up here, bear with us.
Okay, and we are really gifted this year with leaders who, their style is not with a lot of fanfare, look at me, more of a quiet but confident and consistent integrity of the way they live their lives. So, first of all, Evie Bear. Evie Bear possesses a rapid-fire intellect, the ability to quickly see connections far beyond the obvious, and an unbridled ability to think out of the box. She is the exemplar of the open school student. She loves learning for its own sake. She is not afraid to be her own person while not taking herself too seriously. Comfortable in her own skin, Evie is committed to nurturing that sense of comfort and self-worth in others. Having acquired bilingualism at an astonishing pace, Evie is a supportive collaborator in both English and Spanish. Her curiosity and contagious courage helps create a community of inquiry and truth-seeking, and she is a fiery feminist. Her zeal is balanced by her Zen-like sense of contentment and gratitude for the gift of life itself. Evie models how to fully invest ourselves in our own lives with the spirit of joy. Her leadership is characterized by her assurance that life is an exquisite adventure. She warmly and whimsically invites us all along. Evie Bear. Gabe Ferguson. Exudes leadership by quiet but confident example. Gabe is keen and insightful, an eloquent writer of creative prose, awed by the beauty of mathematics, a debater non-puerile. He was the Minnesota Urban Debate League champion in both English and Spanish. He is a Renaissance man, a musician, an athlete, a thespian, who is not afraid to laugh at himself, evidenced by his classic portrayal of Bottom in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Gabe pursues challenges and drives himself to excel. The artistry of his leadership style is that he balances his passion with a low-key, unassuming demeanor, guiding without usurping. While he is always consummately prepared, he prefers to encourage others to share their gifts first, stepping into the spotlight only when there is a pause and uncertainty, when Gabe knows we are depending on him to take up the mantle and carry us along on the winds of his success. A truly magnanimous leader, his successes become our successes. We count on Gabe to be our champion.
Give it up one more time for all of the leadership winners. And if I can invite all of you back to your seats, we're going to move on to another award. Okay, the next award is called the Principal's Achievement Award. And the Principal's Achievement Award is slightly different. It's presented each year to 8th graders who embody success after meeting obstacles. The inscription on the plaque for this award reads, "Success is measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he or she has overcome while trying to succeed." So we have 3 nominees for this year's Principal's Achievement Award, and I'd like them to come up front. Cullen Malloy, Caleb Kinyakuya, and the winner of this year's Principal's Achievement Award, come join me up on the stage, Melanie Manlapaz. John Dawson.
Serving an ace in volleyball, swing dancing with spirit, or tossing a softball, Melanie Monlapaz makes every minute count. Born in Manila, Philippines, well, Metro Manila, she said, and a native Tagalog speaker, she displays a precise and unwavering work ethic, both in the classroom and on the playing field. Comfortable with herself, funny, kind, and unafraid of offering her opinion, even in her second language of English. Melanie is a self-starter who seeks to find her solutions for herself. Melanie's clear dedication to studies, family and friends, and her openness to new experience make her a valuable and inspirational member of our Barton community.
One more big round of applause. And I'd like to invite you guys back down to your seats. We have a new hat on our microphone. We'll see if it's any better. Okay, the next award for us today is called the Samantha Hastings Humanitarian Award. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ask you to listen to the description of this award and think about how much of this applies to you. How many of these things do you embody? And then I'm going to ask you to stand up if even a few of them do apply to you. The Samantha Hastings Humanitarian Award honors 8th graders who have exhibited throughout their Barton experience deep levels of respect and understanding for others, culturally, socially, and emotionally. They have lived school lives of high personal integrity and have demonstrated empathy and caring for their peers and others in the school community, as the person whose this award is named after, who is a Barton student as well. If any of those things apply to you, I'd like to see some of our humanitarians in the audience stand up, please. Let's see. Come on. Let's give them a round of applause. I see some young ones too, that's good. They're moving up into uppers. We need that. Okay, so I'm gonna read off a list of, this is important because this is really an award that you should be nominated by your peers. Other people who believe that you are acting as a humanitarian. So the nominees for the Samantha Hastings Humanitarian Award, who are gonna come and join us up front: Evie Bear, Simone Blanchette, Rudy Donish, Gabe Ferguson, Arwak Getty, Callie Jubarian McGuire, Amalia Sanchez, Natalie Shaw, Sophia Zook-Stanley, and I would like Albert Malloy and Fiona Schultz to join me up on stage right now. Can we have a round of applause? Okay, first let's read about Albert. Albert Malloy, he is a great listener. If you know him, you know this is true. He knows human beings need to feel heard to feel valued. The swagger in his step and his roguish shrug as he greets everyone he sees in the hall every morning show a young man ready to take on the day's challenges. Albert's the guy who always says, "I'm game." He is the table mate everyone wants because he's willing to help. He's willing to ask the questions others might be scared to ask. And he's willing to make sure no one's feeling left out. He shares his love of theater, filmmaking, music, and singing with others, and he interprets the world through his lens of compassion. Albert is not driven by grades. He's not driven by popular opinion, as his exuberance over the 40th anniversary Rush tour last month might attest to. He learns because he is curious. He helps others because he's interested in people. He is a humanitarian because he's able to show people that he cares. Albert Malloy. Fiona Schultz, would you step up?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once wrote, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" Fiona Schultz has a multitude of answers. She serves on our Barton Ambassadors Leadership Group and has no qualms standing up in front of a group of parents, teachers, students, and council members and explaining our Barton way in multiple perspectives. She participates in Barton's GSA. She is always looking out for the underdog. From her ever-present smile and warmth, her willingness to always do more than her share, and her unrivaled ability to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, Fiona demonstrates what the Barton community holds most dear: service to one's fellow man. Fiona.
Big round of applause for the humanitarian winners. And we're going to wrap up our awards today. Thanks, you guys. Have a seat really quickly. Well, you might be right back up. You never know. We're going to wrap up our awards for today with the Sportsmanship Award. The Valoa Patterson Sportsmanship Award. The Valoa Patterson Sportsmanship Award honors our co-worker Valoa Patterson, who worked at Barton, and 8th graders who demonstrate the qualities of teamwork, hard work, leadership, enthusiastic participation, excellent sportsmanship, and consistent respect for others on the playing field and off. So again, thinking about those things, how many of you, I want you to stand up even if you're just a first grader, really think you do those things? You participate a lot, you help other people. Stand up if that's you. Let's see our Sportsmanship Award future winners. Nice. Got a lot of you out there, that's good. Okay, so nominated by their peers and their teachers, I would like the following nominees to come join me up here. Otis Anderson, Gabe Ferguson, Maddie Glenn, Melanie Mondlapaz, Albert Malloy, Sarah Mohammed, Sophie O'Keen, Jorge Ray Martinez, Theo Rich, and Anders Willow Journey. And I would like to join me up on stage right now, Sam Frisch.
Sam loves the game. Be it soccer, kickball, geometry, debate, he is 100% invested, mentally, physically, humanely. Fiercely competitive, for Sam, there is no competition without courtesy, no great victory without graciousness. He is the first to shake hands and proffer compliments to his opponents. He is utterly fair, committed to seeing the field from the opposing side's point of view. Teamwork is paramount. Whether in the classroom or on the field, Sam analyzes how to best support his peers in their various roles. He anticipates needs, designs solutions, is quick to offer a helping hand. While modest and sometimes jocularly self-deprecating, he holds himself to the highest standard of expertise. With Sam on the soundboard, your production is a success. With Sam on the dance floor, your choreography is captivating. With Sam on the keyboards, the house is a rocket. In the game of life, it is Sam we want on our team.
Can we just have one final round of applause for all of our award nominees this year? All of our uppers.
Wow, we got a fancy mic today. Happy Leg Day! Woo! Oh yeah! Thank you, everyone. I'd like you to just do one more favor for me. Give a big round of applause one more time for all the staff and all the parents that helped today happen. We cannot do this without you. Thank you. Another little round of applause for our safety patrol that get us here and back safety. Give it up for the safety patrollers. Thank you. And then I'd just like to, one little note, anyone that is volunteering, parent volunteers, meet me back on behind the staging area on the hill when this is done, and I'll give you any last minute things you need to know. Let's make today a really fun, safe day. Thank you very much.